What's up? I'm T-Bush007, and let's talk about this week's Monday Night Raw. So, this show is called Let's Talk, Monday Night Raw. It's a new show I'm going to start where I talk about what happened on this week's Raw, what I thought about it, and what I think is going to be happening going forward, and more stuff like that. I hope to do it every week. If I can't do it every week, I'm sorry. I'm a busy guy. I got school coming up, and I can only stay home for so long. And I also got my birthday coming up and July 4th and all of that. So pretty hectic schedule this whole month. But again, I hope to do it every Monday and maybe even Tuesday on SmackDown, depending on, again, what my schedule is like. But yeah, so let's dive into what happened on this week's Monday Night Raw. So this week was pretty good. There were some good matches. There was some good promos, you could say. A lot of good segments. I feel like they did a good job this week. The 3-hour show is just rough to have in the end. It's too long, and I got dinner. I want to watch something else. My favorite streamer could be on. I want to watch him. So there's just a lot of things happening to where it's really hard to stay focused in a 3-hour show. But I want to focus on the positives of this show. The negatives, not so much. So, again, I don't want to focus on any negatives here. I'm a Roman Reigns fan, so I'm kind of biased about this. But he worked double duties this week. He wrestled in 2 tag team matches. The first one, he tagged with his best buddy, Seth Rollins. They were against Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. The second one, he teamed with Bobby Lashley and they faced the Revival. He won against Ziggler and McIntyre due to disqualification from the Revival. That's a win in my book for Roman. That's good. But then the Revival ended up, I guess you could say winning their match because Lashley just left Roman Reigns hanging, which what happened was it opened up a match for them to have at Extreme Rules, which everyone saw it happening, but hey, it should be a good match, We'll get into that later, though. Number 2, Drew McIntyre is a bona fide badass. The long hair, the big trench coat, the muscles, the beard, the ominous stare, the angry... Oh, he's going to do so well in WWE in the future. I really see a bright future ahead of him. Definitely a future Universal Champion, future WWE Champion if he ever goes to SmackDown. I see so many big things for him. He's just got everything that Vince McMahon wants and needs, and honestly, I want the title belt on him soon after he and Ziggler get done with this little charade they're having. Number 3, Ember Moon will be a great champion as well. I just think she's a talented wrestler. She's got the heart, she's got the charisma, she's got the moves. God, her Eclipse is so awesome to watch. And Liv Morgan did a great job this week selling the Eclipse. She bounced around and basically did a whole ass front flip. It was amazing. I really hope that Ember Moon gets a championship opportunity soon and wins and holds it for a long time and really shows how hard she worked to get to WWE. Number 4, this Sasha Banks Bayley feud, it's weird, but I see good things happening out of it. Bayley showed a side of her we haven't seen last week, and this week they argued at therapy with good old Dr. Shelby. He's back. If you can fix Kane and Daniel Bryan, you can fix Sasha and Bayley, right? So far, not so good, but I think that this rivalry is going to bring out the best in them. They're going to put on some good matches, too, when we finally get that matches we want between Sasha and Bayley. But I really can't wait to see where this goes. Again, like I said, it's kind of weird right now, the whole therapy thing, and we don't really know who's the bona fide heel yet. In my opinion, Bayley can come out as a heel, but because the fans wanted to see this so long ago, they're going to be cheering for her, so she's going to be basically a face, and Sasha's going to be the unfortunate heel in this just for being Sasha Banks. But I think it's gonna be damn good. Number 5, Reigns and Lashley are gonna put on a good match at Extreme Rules. Got announced on Monday Night Raw. No stipulation, even though it should be. But I think they're gonna put on a good match. They both had the spear as a finisher. Well, Bobby Lashley used to have the spear. But I think it's going to be good. 2 big guys going at it, and whoever wins that will obviously challenge Lesnar at SummerSlam. It's basically a number 1 contenders match. Or they can make it triple threat if they both come out really strong on it. Will it main event Extreme Rules? Unfortunately, probably. But that's another debate we could talk about later. I just think that Reigns is great in the ring, and he and Lashley, they seem to have some good synergy here. The crowd's actually cheering for Roman in this whole rivalry. I guess you can call it a rivalry. He's really funny. He calls him Bob instead of Bobby. Really smart and pithy on him. I just think that, like I said, they're going to put on a good match. Roman Reigns is a great in-ring worker, and again, I can't wait to see him succeed. It's really hard being a Roman Reigns fan sometimes because, yeah, they make him look like Superman. 6 F5s and they're kicking out of all of them. But, you know, hopefully, Brock Lesnar era is over. To number 6. What the hell do you do when you don't have a main champion? Lesnar has not been on Raw or any kind of television. The greatest Royal Rumble. And it's exhausting knowing that he's just sitting at his home or training for his UFC fights. He should be on TV promoting, or at least just looking bad as having Heyman do all the talking. They really need to get the belt off of Brock Lesnar sooner rather than later. You know, there's always the rumors about, oh, he's not going to go to SummerSlam, oh, he's not going to go here, but, you know, who cares? Just get the belt off him, strip him of the title, do something. Make the Universal title prestigious again. He's only the 4th person to hold it in about 2 years, and we need more. You know, I just think without having the main guy on Raw and Seth and Dolph for the IC title makes it the main title. But even in your main event picture, when you had Braun Strowman versus Kevin Owens, no title picture at all, just, you know, the Money in the Bank briefcase. But what's the point of having that? There's no Lesnar on the show. Bum. I don't want to rant too long. Well, that concludes the first episode of Let's Talk About Raw. I think it was pretty good. Hope you guys tune in next week. Look out for my Let's Talk About SmackDown episode coming also in the week. There will be no NXT. I don't know it that well, so I can't really talk about it much. Look out for my Extreme Rules prediction video too. That should be coming out probably the 14th or the 13th if I'm lucky, if I get it recorded in time. And I hope you guys like, subscribe, comment what you like. Something cool. Okay, bye.